they put little to no effort into the state. Outside of maybe one rally in New Jersey, they put no effort into the state whatsoever. Yet it was within 6 points. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video, and I hope everyone is having a great day. I'm having a great day myself, and before I get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. These are all great ways to support the daily content, but enough of the promotional stuff. Let's get into it, because we have to talk with the state of New Jersey. Yeah, that's right, we've talked about New Jersey quite a bit recently, because, well, let's face it, 2024 took everyone by complete surprise. Not a single person on Earth predicted that New Jersey not only shifts to the right, which I would say the majority of people did say that, yeah, more than likely New Jersey would swing to the right because, well, New York City is having a trend to the right. So theoretically, you would see something occur in New Jersey, but I don't think anyone thought that it would be this close. Not within just 10, not within 10, 9, 8, no. New Jersey was within 6 points. And the Trump campaign, they put little to no effort into the state. Outside of maybe one rally in New Jersey, they put no effort into the state whatsoever. Yet it was within 6 points. And in recent weeks, we've been talking about, hey, the Republican Party, they should put some effort into New Jersey because maybe this wasn't a fluke. Like, if this was a 1-point shift, that's one thing. That's a fluke, whatever. But you're talking about a 10-point swing in a state that no one thought was even competitive, and no one thought was going to shift this Republican. But it did. And we have Scott Presler on the ground in New Jersey, and all of a sudden, we're actually talking about New Jersey not just as a Democrat state, but as a state that maybe the Republican Party down the line, they could actually win. And we do got our first real test for New Jersey in 2025, the governorship. There is a gubernatorial election in New Jersey next year that Republicans could win. Now, I should be clear that I am not saying that Republicans will win this race. I'm not saying that at all. And even then, just because a Republican wins New Jersey's governorship, it doesn't automatically mean that the state's trending 30 points right, because, well, gubernatorial elections are not the same as presidential elections. They're not. They're different ordeals. They have different set of circumstances. Plus, this is during an off-year election, so anything theoretically could happen. But the fact that we're even talking about New Jersey as a state that could actually flip, it just is shocking. But there's a good chance that, hey, maybe the Republican Party, they could win here. And there's a bunch of reasons why I could see New Jersey in 2025 flipping. For starters, look at the Democratic primary. It's a complete and total shit show. Now, just because they have a bunch of candidates, that doesn't automatically mean it's a competitive race. But you go down to the polling, and right now, there really isn't this clear consensus. Now, I guess you could argue that right now, Congresswoman Cheryl is the frontrunner, I guess, because, yeah, she is in first place in all the polling, but it's not like she's up by 30 points and she's at 55% of the vote. No, the highest she has polled as of now is 25%, with 30% of the vote undecided. That's the highest she has polled as of now. That's not some huge lead. Like, yeah, it is a substantial lead, I guess, 12%, but when you factor in the undecideds, well, this lead that she has really isn't as impressive as it seems on paper. Again, it's 30% undecided, and you have big names running. It's not like she's the only person running in that sense. No, you have big names in New Jersey politics that are running, like Congressman Gottemeyer. He's a big name in New Jersey. Stephen Sweeney, he was a president of the New Jersey Senate for years, like 12 years, and then he was the one that lost to Ed Durr in 2021. Remember that? Remember that meme? Where Stephen Sweeney, one of the most powerful people in New Jersey politics, by some miracle, lost to Ed Durr, who spent like $5 in his campaign. But yeah, so it's not a clear-cut race. Again, I would assume that Cheryl right now is maybe the frontrunner, I guess. But is it as clear-cut as some people may suggest it is? No. Now, the Democrat primary does look like it's a complete shit show. And it's really anyone's race, but if I had to put money on it right now, I would assume Cheryl would win, technically because she is in first place, and it does seem like she has the most support as of now, but it's not a guarantee that she's going to win. It could be Stephen Sweeney. Maybe Josh Gadameyer wins. There are other people running that do have legitimate pathways to victory. Now, on the Republican side, we do have a somewhat competitive primary, which is stupid. I cannot believe that the Republican Party, after 2021 and 2024, thought to themselves, you know what? Instead of uniting behind, oh, I don't know, Jack Ciattarelli, you know, the guy that in 2021 nearly won the governorship. He lost by only 3 points, despite the RGA giving him no help, nothing. In 2020, when they spent all that money in California. Well, Ciattarelli nearly won. And right now, he is facing a fairly competitive primary. Now, I still think Ciattarelli right now is the favorite, I would assume. I think he has the most name recognition and support as of now. But the fact that we're even talking about a competitive primary is so dumb. It's like, why? Like, we have a chance in New Jersey. Get behind Ciattarelli. He has the best chance to win. And focus on flipping New Jersey. But for whatever reason, the Republican Party thought to themselves, screw that. We need to have a competitive primary. This is a golden opportunity to win. If you got behind one candidate and let the Democrats have a shit show, you would be in such a great position. But nope. We are in a very bad position in New Jersey as of now. Now, there is a chance Ciattarelli could win by a lot. I get that. He could unite the party quickly. But the fact is, there are some pretty significant names running. In fact, the meme Ed Durr is running for governor. He has no chance to win, but I find it funny that he's running. John Bramnick, who was the minority leader of the New Jersey Assembly for years, he's running as well. And the candidates running, they're not just nobodies that have no support. These candidates, they are getting a lot of endorsements from bigger names in New Jersey politics. So it's like, what are we doing here? Why do we have to have this primary in 2025? We actually have a chance here. It's not like, oh, there's no chance we could win here. No, we do have a chance here. Is it a foregone conclusion? Of course not. But we could win New Jersey if we got behind Jack Ciattarelli right off the bat. Now, I understand that some people don't like Ciattarelli, like Mike Crispy, who is a great guy. Listen, I understand that Jack Ciattarelli is not perfect, but I believe he's our best option in New Jersey. Is he perfect? Of course not. But get behind Ciattarelli. If you want to flip New Jersey, get behind him. And if he sucks and he does nothing for 4 years if he wins, then we'll talk about it in 2029. But this is your best chance in years to flip New Jersey Republican. But instead, we're going to have this competitive primary while Democrats also have their own disastrous primary that, if Republicans were smart, they could have no issue getting Ciattarelli across the finish line. But right now, both parties have very ugly primaries. Now, how can Republicans win New Jersey? I know it sounds crazy, and it's still very unlikely, but there is a pathway here. There is a pathway in New Jersey for the Republican Party, and I would argue, let's look at the 2021 New Jersey governorship, and you look at some of these counties in southern New Jersey, and you realize something. Ciattarelli ran it up in places like Atlantic County. Look at this. He won it by 12. Trump in 2024, he won it by only 3. He ran it up in southern New Jersey. Cumberland County, Trump plus 4. Well, Ciattarelli won it by 12. These counties, they were light red to pink in 24, but Ciattarelli made them deep red in 21. And the thing is, the only reason Ciattarelli really lost in 2021 was, funny enough, he did not get the margins Trump did in northern New Jersey. Like, look at Passaic County. Murphy won this county by 4. Well, everyone knows by now that Trump won Passaic County by 3. Look at Bergen. Lost it by only 3. Ciattarelli lost it by 6. These counties in northern New Jersey, which are right next to New York City, they have a lot of people. Well, Ciattarelli did not do good compared to Trump. Look at Hudson. Look at this. Trump got 34% of the vote here. In 2021, Citarelli got 25%. I mean, just these 3 to 4 counties alone could be the difference between Citarelli winning or whoever Democrats run. That's how close we really were in 21. It wasn't just a fluke. No. If we actually got Trump numbers in places like Hudson, Bergen, Passaic, Essex, there's a chance it would have been just enough for Republicans to win here, which is just crazy to think, but Jack Citarelli did so good in the southern half of the state that if he did just slightly better in the northern half, he would have won or came very close to winning, like within a couple thousand votes. I mean, think about that. That's how close we really were to potentially having Jack Citarelli winning the governorship. Imagine saying that 6 years ago. Imagine saying that 5 years ago. But that's what happened in 2021 and 2024. Republicans are surging in the state. And if they're smart, they get behind Citarelli because he proved in 21 he could come very close to winning. And in fact, if he would have got Trump margins in the rest of the state, he probably would have won. I cannot believe that I'm saying that, but that's what happened. Trump did so good in northern New Jersey that if Jack Citarelli replicates those results, which he might because it does seem like those trends that are going to continue for the next couple of years, well, you're talking about Jack Citarelli coming damn close to winning. Now, of course, it is an off-year election. There are big questions as to will Trump voters actually vote, especially for someone like Citarelli, which is a very big question. This is a big concern with the GOP. Can they get these people out to vote? Because a place like Passaic County, there's a lot of low-propensity Trump voters that more than likely, they're not going to vote. In an off-year election, especially for Citarelli, they're not going to show up to vote. But they might. Maybe Citarelli gets these people out to vote in huge numbers, which is possible, but I don't know. This is really the first test in New Jersey without Trump on the ballot. Because you could argue 21, maybe it was a fluke because Biden was so unpopular, it was getting really bad, and Republicans had a red wave. But this is a year after the election. It's with Trump in the White House. So theoretically, this should help Democrats. Because, again, it happens every time. The opposing party, they do way better in New Jersey and Virginia when the opposing party has the presidency. Right? If the Democrats in the White House, more than likely, Republicans overperform in New Jersey, in Virginia, and vice versa. So, if Republicans come very close to winning in 2025, despite the historical trends, well, maybe 2024 was not a fluke. Maybe it is the sign of something brewing in New Jersey that if the Republican Party is smart, they put money and time into the state. We'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks and months because a lot could change. But the fact that we're talking about New Jersey as maybe flipping is just crazy, but that's the scenario right now. Citarelli did so good in 21, and Trump did so good in 24 that if you combine the coalitions, it would be maybe just enough to flip the state. Which is just absolutely stunning. I never thought in a million years we would be talking about New Jersey. I always thought it was going to swing to the right. Just the simple fact that it's right next to New York City. And you would think, oh, if New York City's trending that Republican, you would think at least the northern half of the state would at least trend somewhat Republican. But not to the extent we have seen in recent years. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below. Subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell. Follow the social media accounts in the description down below. And of course, join the channel today. Godspeed to all of you.